Good morning, National Dayers! It's Mrs. Erickson. Today is Tuesday, January 9th. It is the 9th day of the year. There are 357 days left. Happy National Static Electricity Day.
It may be a little shocking, but National Static Electricity Day is on January 9th. This observance explores static electricity and even how we may cause it. Static electricity is different from the electrical current carried by wires through a building or transmitted by the electric companies. Static electricity is produced when the positive and negative charges of an atom are out of balance. The atoms of some materials hold their electrons tightly. These materials, such as plastic, cloth, or glass, are insulators. While electrons of these substances do not move very freely, the electrons of other materials, such as metal, move more freely and are called conductors. By rubbing two insulators together, we transfer electrons, causing positive and negative charges. Opposites do attract. Atoms with a positive charge become attracted to atoms with a negative charge. We can see the evidence if we rub a balloon on our heads. When we pull the balloon away, the hair clings to the balloon. At some point, these charges need to be put back in balance and the static electricity is discharged. The release and the resulting shock occurs when an insulator comes in contact with a conductor, such as a piece of metal. The drier the air in the winter months, it's a better insulator than the more humid air of summer. That's why static electricity is more common in the winter. While walking around the house or at work or shopping, holding a key or a metal pen in your hand will help you keep from getting an unpleasant shock. Today is also National Law Enforcement Day, National Shop for Travel Day, National Word Nerd Day, and Poetry at Work Day. All right, National Dayers, it's time for a static electricity butterfly. Gather the following supplies. You'll need 3 different kinds of paper. You'll need a piece of cardstock, and then some construction paper and tissue paper, a pipe cleaner, 2 googly eyes, a balloon, and then glue, scissors, and a pencil. Okay, so on your cardstock, you're going to draw the body of a butterfly, which is basically like a caterpillar, right? A round head, and then a sideways football shape, and then add another sideways football shape until you have the body, and then you're going to cut that out. With your tissue paper, you're going to put right on the fold, you're going to draw butterfly wings, so a larger section at top and then a smaller section at the bottom, and then cut them out, but don't cut the fold because then when you open it, it makes it a pair of butterfly wings. Then you want to take your pipe cleaner, bend it in half, and then fold down the ends to make antenna for the butterfly. And then on the construction paper, we're going to start our assembly. So using your glue, you want to draw a line down the middle of the paper, just the middle, and then take those tissue paper wings and glue them down, making sure just the middle section right on that fold gets glued down. Then at the top, glue down the antenna, and then add the butterfly body over the antenna with more glue. And you're going to glue that all the way down, again, just the middle of the wings, over the wings. Then you want to glue the googly eyes onto the butterfly body and add a little happy mouth. Now comes the static electricity part. So blow up your balloon and tie it so it stays closed and all the air stays in there. And then you want to rub it on your sleeve or your head. You know how it makes like your hair stand up? Well, the same thing is going to work with your butterfly. If you hold it close and move it up and down away from the butterfly, the static on the balloon is going to attract the tissue paper and make the wings look like they're flapping. What a fun experiment!
Another cool craft coming at you today, National Dayers. How neat is the static electricity when it makes the wings flap? I thought this was a pretty cool one. And then my hair was sticking up all over the place from the static electricity needed to make the balloon staticky. Crazy. All right, National Dayers, keep smiling. Have a terrific Tuesday and go experiment with some static electricity. Bye.
It's time for super spectacular shoutouts. Shoutouts today start us off with Mrs. V and Mr. P and everyone in the Learning Support Center at St. Benedict Catholic Secondary School in Sudbury, Ontario, Canada. Next up is Ms. Smith, Mrs. Leone, and Mrs. V and everyone in the Special Education Grades 7 through 9 program at OHM BOCES in New Hartford, New York. And our third shout out today goes out to Mrs. Chandler and Ms. Emily and everyone in the MD self-contained program in Classroom 111 in Grafton High School at Yorktown, Virginia. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you for your support. I hope you loved your shout out. Teachers, if you'd like to get your class a shout out, just complete the Google form. The link can be found below this video in the description. And here it is, our updated, super spectacular shout-out map.